Hi children, welcome to our next TVS class. How are you all? I hope all are fine. Which lesson now we are learning? Do you remember? Yes, now we are learning lesson 2 kinds of plants. And this lesson is from Term 1B textbook. Okay, what we learned in the last class? Yes, we learned about different kinds of plants. We learned about trees, shrub, herb, climbers and creepers. Okay, then today also now we are going to learn another interesting topic. Okay, let us start today's class. Before that I will show you one thing. Okay, look here all of you. What is this? What is this, children? Yes, it's a fish bowl aquarium. Inside we can see fishes. Okay, and do you know fishes live only in the water? Do you know that? They can't live on the land. Fishes live only in the water. And children, where do plants grow? Where do plants grow? Water or land? And I will show you one picture. Okay, then you just try to identify which plant is this. Okay, look all of you. Which plant? Which plant? Yes, it is a lotus plant. Where we can see this plant? Where we can see? In the water. Yes, so this lotus plant live only in the water. Okay, so this type of plant is called what? Water plants or aquatic plant. That means the plants that grow in the water are called water plants or aquatic plants. Okay, aquatic plants. Aquatic plants. What is the spelling of aquatic plants? A-Q-U-A-T-I-C. Aquatic plants or water plants. Okay. The plants that grow in water are called aquatic plants or water plants. Okay. Then these aquatic plants are grouped into three. Three types of aquatic plants are there. Okay. Which are they? Do you know? I will say. Fixed water plants. First one is fixed water plants. Fixed water plants. Okay. Then second one is floating water plants. Floating. What is the spelling of floating? F-L-O-A-T-I-N-G. Floating water plants. Floating water plants. Then next one is underwater plants. Under. What is the spelling of under? U-N-D-E-R. Underwater. Underwater plants. So these are the different kinds of aquatic plants. Which are they? Fixed water plants, floating water plants and underwater plants. Okay. Then I will show you one picture. Again, which one it is? Yes, lotus plant. And do you know this lotus plant is which type of water plant? Do you know? It's coming in fixed water plants. Why? Because its lotus plant's roots are fixed into the soil. Okay, under the pond, soil is there. So, the roots of this lotus plant fixed into the soil. Okay, so that is why this lotus plant is a fixed water plant. And the stem of this lotus plant, the stem part of the lotus plant is hollow and very lightweight plant it is. And spongy in nature. The stem is spongy in nature. So, through the water waves, it will bend like this. It will bend. Okay, the lotus plant stem will bend through the water waves. Okay, then next one is floating water plants. Floating water plants. I will show the picture. Look all of you. This plant is a water lettuce. Okay, this is a water lettuce and it's a type of floating water plants. Floating means what? It will freely moving onto the water. We can see the roots are floating, hanging into the water. Okay, we can see the root part also. The roots are not fixed like lotus. And in your textbook, one example is there, that is water hyacinth. Water hyacinth also floating water plants is not fixed into the soil. The roots are freely floating and the plant is moving onto the water. Okay. Then next one is underwater plants. Underwater plants means what, do you know? Yes. This underwater plant is fully merged into the water. We can't see. Okay. It is under the water. Example is hydrilla. I will show you the picture. Okay. All of you please look. Yes. It's a hydrilla. We can't see upper part of the water. It is under the water. That is why it is called underwater plants. So these are the different types of aquatic plant. First one is fixed water plant. Example. Which one is the example for fixed water plant? Yes, lotus. What is the spelling of lotus? L-O-T-U-S. I'll write L-O-T-U-S. Lotus. Lotus plant. Okay. Then next one is floating water plants. Floating water plant. Which one is the example? Water lettuce, water hyacinth. Okay, you just study water hyacinth. The textbook, the example is water hyacinth. W-A-T-E-R. Water hyacinth. H-Y-A-C-I-N-T-H. Okay, hyacinth. Water hyacinth. Okay. The next one is underwater plants. Underwater plants are present inside the water, under the water. Example is hydrilla. You just study the examples also. Hydrilla. What is the spelling of hydrilla? H-Y-D-R-I-L-L-A. Hydrilla. Okay. So these are the different types of aquatic plants. Dear children, next we are going to learn, there are some special plants are there. And these plants we can't see in all the places. Okay. In certain places only some plants will grow. Let us see which are they. Okay. All of you please look here. Which plant it is? Do you know which plant? It's a cactus plant. And where we can see this cactus plant? In desert areas. Okay, these cactus plants we can see in desert areas. Okay, and we can see many spines in this cactus plant. Actually, the spines, the leaves of these leaves are modified into spines. Okay, and one green fleshy part also we can see. Actually, that is the stem of this cactus plant. Inside the stem, they store large amount of water. That is why the cactus plant live in desert areas. Actually, desert areas is very dry and hot area. Okay, that is why the cactus plant store water, large amount of water in the stem. Okay, so cactus plant we can see in desert areas. Cactus, C-A-C-T-U-S. Cactus plant where we can see desert. Then next I will show you the picture. Please look which plant it is. Which plant? Yes, it's a coconut tree. Where we can see these coconut trees? Actually, these coconut trees will grow in hot and or wet places. And in near the coastal areas also we can see. Near the sea and we can see large number of coconut trees. So, coconut trees where we can see? Near the sea. Okay, near the sea. It is called coastal areas. Coconut tree where we can see hot Okay. Then next I will show you another picture. Look all of you. Which plant it is? Do you know? It's a pine tree. And where we can see this pine tree? Do you know? We can see this pine and fir trees in mountains. Okay. What do you mean by mountains? Do you know? Mountain? We already learned. Say highlands. Okay. Highland is called, very highland is called mountains. So, in the mountains we can see this pine and fir trees. Okay. Pine and fir trees where we can see mountains. Okay, so these are the special plants we can see in different places. Okay, cactus plant we can see in deserts, then coconut tree, hot and wet areas near the sea. Also then pine and fir tree we can see on the mountains. Okay, so
Children, today we learned about aquatic plants. The plants which grow in water are called water plants or aquatic plants. There are three types of aquatic plants: floating plants, fixed plants, and underwater plants.
water hyacinth. It is a aquatic floating plant.
Lotus, it's a fixed aquatic plant. Hydrilla, it is a underwater plant.
Then we learn different plants grow in different places. Let us see. Fir trees grow on mountains.
Coconut tree grow in hot and wet places near the sea. Cactus grows in the desert. Dear children, today we learned the textbook page number 71 and 72. You should read and study these pages 3 times. Okay, thank you.